Chief Sealth International High School has been under construction in a remodel for 2.5 years. Robert Evans, sub-consultant to DKA Architecture, and Principal John Boyd were our guides for the 2.5 hour peek at what they believe will be a world-class facility. Absher Construction is the general or primary contractor.
One of the outcomes of the school design team process is we wanted to make sure all of the spaces were as flexible as possible. So even if it was a science room or an art room or whatever, it could still be used as a classroom. And so there's even spaces that are designed or going to be currently used as like career centers or something like that. Even those are set up with a standard class size, a classroom configuration. It just means that there's also other stuff in there. And so most of the classrooms are going to have what we call a teaching wall, and it's going to get the classroom technology, which is the teaching cart, and the DLP projector, and the cart that basically allows you to work through the computer and right in there. Some classrooms will actually have smart boards. I think we're going to probably have about 15 or so classrooms. 22. Okay, it keeps on going up. So we knocked out this wall, and all throughout this building and the gym, we put in what's called shear walls to help the building stand up. And so they're all going to have their own heating unit. And we've been on this site for 2.5 years now, and we've managed not to destroy this Japanese maple.
Oh, very good.
The total project square footage is about 350,000 square feet, of which 90 is Denny Middle School, and then about 45, 50 is the Galleria, which includes the Galleria, the Teen Health Center, the Staff Lounge. I'm going to show you a sports medicine, the ASB, bathrooms. And for both schools.
The auditorium or large theater on the site is similar, but it has been remodeled and upgraded with new lighting, sound, a new catwalk, new rigging, and an extension that has been added to permit the stage to either be larger or to be used as an orchestra pit. The largest indoor space on campus is the Galleria, which will serve primarily as a shared dining area for both Sealth and Denny, though the area will be divided by a barrier for this purpose. This amazing space features massive angular support beams that make a design statement as they ascend to the high ceiling. The floor of the Galleria is embedded with a metal grid that supports plastic tubing through which hot water will be pumped. This radiant heating system is capable of heating the entire Galleria structure without forced air.
It's going to be a nice kitchen.
The kitchen, now part of this new area, is well equipped, and the concession area will have flat screens showing the menu items available. All of these will be controlled and set up by Nutrition Services.
Well, are you happy so far with what you see?
I'm very happy, Robert. It looks great.
The final Sealth Denny facility will have 3 gymnasiums, all built to high school size, which will permit tournament play.
And obviously what they're doing now is they're refurbishing the floor. I think what it used to look like was unfortunately a very dirty, grimy brown. It was resanded and refinished. There were some areas over here that needed to be repaired. They had water damage. It's been cleaned up. And so they're just in the process of treating the floor and getting it ready.
The boys' locker room and the girls' locker room is just almost exactly like this, but it's been completely gutted. It used to be we had barbed wire, so not barbed wire, but chain link fence in here, and it looked very institutional. And now we'll have beautiful new lockers and a real nice space for students to be able to change. And then we have individual showers for the students to be used rather than one big shower area, which might be a little bit more comfortable this day and age for young people.
The adjacent Denny International Middle School is set to be completed in the winter of 2011. The opening for Sealth is set for September 7th, and classes start the next day. Events will include a sneak preview for a limited number of people with a $50 admission to help fund the arts program. This is Pat Robinson for WestSeattleHerald.com.